You are experiencing a mental health crisis and you are afraid. Imagine you call 311 and a first responder trained in mental health comes to your door. 1 hour later, you are in a safe place with your consent with plans for follow-up care. Isn't this public safety? Some folks are sleeping on benches in the park. Imagine a city employee comes by and they check in to see if you need a place to sleep, food, water, or health care. An hour later, those who want a place to sleep have one. Isn't this public safety? Incidents of gun violence are rising in your neighborhood. Imagine a trauma-informed crisis intervention team works with community activists to disarm and de-escalate conflicts. People doing harm are connected to services that address the underlying problem. Isn't this public safety? Someone is behaving erratically and is in harm's way. Imagine texting a number and an unarmed urgent responder trained in behavior and mental health comes within 5 minutes. An hour later, that person is safe and getting that support they need. Isn't this public safety? Someone seems to be snooping in car windows on your block. Imagine calling your neighbors who are trained in self-defense and de-escalation who help you approach that person. An hour later, the conflict is resolved and the person responsible is getting the support they need. Isn't this public safety? You are experiencing intimate partner violence. Imagine texting a number and trauma-informed intervention specialist meets you in a safe place. An hour later, you are working together to make a plan that will keep you safe long-term. Isn't this public safety? You don't realize, but your brake lights aren't working. Imagine a city employee signals for you to pull over and says, "Hey, how about I replace those lights for you right here so no one else gets hurt?" An hour later, both lights work and you're at home. Isn't this public safety? Imagine COVID rates are rising in your neighborhood, and instead of cops having to stop people and ticket them for masks, imagine we have a health department in our city, and they work to build community organization to provide those masks. Isn't this public safety? Another world is possible. We just have to imagine it. Thank you. My name is Zeinab A. I'm a resident and a student in Dearborn Public Schools. This text is by Luna or at Conflict Transformation on Newsroom.